bath, and I just wanted to go through my daily routine with you guys. Basically, on my body, I use the Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion, and I also use it with Palmer's Moisturizing Oil. I use it with this because I've got some really bad stretch marks that I've been trying to eliminate for years, and so far so good. And I also then alternate between the Nivea Antiperspirant and the Nivea Antiperspirant Roll-On. So I alternate between the two. Sometimes when I'm going to, during the week, I use this, and then during the weekends, I just use this. I don't know, I feel like my weekends are a bit more lighter, and this feels more lighter for me, and this is for weekends. And then for my face, I use the Estee Lauder basically pore minimizing Hydra lotion. That's what I use, and as you can see, I'm nearly out, so I need to restock on that this month. And I used to think that this is actually 1,000 rand, and I was so panicking, really stressed out, because I was like, shit, am I gonna get 1,000 rand for Indio also? But now I'm like, it's fine, it's 600 rand, and this I've had since and I've had this for the longest time, so I'm actually good with it. It really is, it lasts, and I love it, and it's good for my face, what I've realized, so love that. Alright, so I don't really have a hectic face routine because my face is really sensitive, and it tends to get a lot of breakouts sometimes, and I use a lot of products. I used to use a lot of products on my face, and I realized, shit, it's not working. And I used to use expensive products on my face, and it didn't work on my face. My face is cheap like that. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. So my mom told me that go back to what you used to use as a kid, and it's Oxy. And guys, I swear my life on this. This is the best thing for my face, and it's really good for your face, you guys. It's the Oxy Daily Wash. It cleanses your face and removes all the excess oil and dirt away, and blocks the pores. It's just really a really good face wash that I use for my face. And then so I'm just gonna quickly wash my face now, and then you guys can watch me. My gosh, you guys can actually tell that I haven't been taking care of my nails, because my nails are literally just breaking. Like, I haven't been taking care of my nails, and I was trying to grow them out again, but I haven't been taking care of them. I've just been really busy, and now they're starting to break, and that's not good. So anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys my face routine. It's not really that hectic. It's really nothing that serious. It's just I use this for my face to wash it, and I saw my life on Oxy, you guys. Oxy products have saved my life. Yo, guys, I swear Oxy should be. I should be the face of Oxy, basically, because I'm like always like, oh god, Oxy is the best. Like, okay, I'm getting an outbreak here of pimples. You can't. Alright, you see that glow of your face? Love it. So basically, the reason that I'm broke, as in like I literally have no money on my account, literally nothing. Like, it is bad, you guys. Like, it's literally bad, and the problem that I've even gone through my savings. It's just very bad what I'm going through right now. But the only reason that I'm going through this is because a few years back, okay, you remember that I used to stay in Cape Town, and then I moved from Cape Town and moved to Durban, and then from Durban I moved back to Queenstown. So moved back to Queenstown over a year back, and I think it was the best time for me to move back to Queenstown because my mom needed me so much at that time, and I think it it was the best time for me to return, because during the time that I was back home, my father passed away, and it was really a very sad time for my mom, and I think she needed my support more than anything. So me being there for her, I don't know why I always think pulling my hair down like this makes me look a bit more cuter. I don't know, because I feel like there's really no difference. But anyway, so I moved back to Queenstown a few years back. The lighting, is it okay? A few years back, and my father passed away, and it was a very sad time for us as a family, because there was just a lot that we were going through. And I think my mom, she braved through that part of her life, because she was really strong. She was really strong through that, and she just showed me how to be a woman during that time, And also my parents, when my father passed away, they were really not going through the best of times. They were going through a lot. They were separated, and it was a tough time, because when my father passed away, no one was with him. He passed away alone, and I most of the time I always think back, and I'm like, I wonder what I could have done to be there for him, because I remember during that time I was so angry at him. I was so furious with him. I was so mad at him that I didn't want to be with him. And there had to be a lady, my mom's friend, Karen, that came to see me, and then she said, "Cecily, you need to go see your father, because he's not going to make it." And at that time, it didn't register, but she spent the day with us. We went shopping with her, and we went to have, I think, did we have lunch with her? I don't think we had lunch. We just went shopping with her, and then during the shopping, she just kept on coming to me and said, "Cecily, you need to go and see your father, because he's not going to make it." And only the third time she said it, and like this time she looked at me dead straight in my eyes, and she was like, "You need to go and see your father, because he's not going to make it." And when she said that, I think I realized that, okay, this is really serious. And I actually went to see him, and sorry about that. Did I already moisturize my face? No, I didn't. So, as I was saying, I went to see him that day, and yo guys, it was my first time seeing my father that week. If anyone knows who Tato Sopo is, you'd know by he's like the strongest man. Like back in the day when he was driving, when he drove down the street, he started up Zesitisa because we were that scared of him. I don't think they were scared of him, or maybe they were scared of him. Also, I think they respected him because he just demanded respect when he walked into his presence was just that, yeah, Most of the time I try to bring that into myself also, because I think I have taken a lot from him. But anyway, so I tried to, so I walked in, and he was really so weak, you guys. And I remember his hands were so soft. He had the softest hands, and he was really just going through the most that time. And I'm so glad that I actually saw him at that time, because I think if I had saw him when my mom, my sister, my brother had seen him, because I was really, guys, I was very in denial of whatever was happening in my family, because I remember the last time, the time that he was really sick, I had just came back from CapeTown, and my mom was like, "We need to go see my dad, he's in hospital." And on that day, I booked a flight and I went to Joburg, because I was like, I'm not gonna be dealing with this, no. And I didn't tell my sister, I didn't tell my mom, I didn't tell my brother, I didn't tell anyone, because I was like, I knew they were gonna stop me. And when I think of it now, I was just running away from the reality that my dad, I was losing my dad, and I just don't want to see him. And I'm so glad that I didn't see him at that time, because apparently during that time he was even worse. So anyway, I saw him, and he was better than what I had been told he looked like. So I think that made me also feel better about him, because it was just, yeah. And anyway, oh man, that sounds good. It smells so fresh and good. So I saw him, and I remember we shared Irolos, because he was hungry, and then he's like, and then I was like, yeah, I do. And then I gave him chocolates, and he was suffering from dementia, so most of the time he wouldn't remember who people are. He wouldn't know. He just, yeah, he was going through the most, basically. He didn't know half the people that came to visit him. He only knew my mom, my sister, my brother, and me, and my daughter, of course. So I was glad to see that he recognized me, because I remember when I walked in, he just smiled. He just smiled, and I was like, man, life is just so, it's so tricky. Can I wash? No, go ahead and moisturize my face, and I can feel that they're dry. So anyway, I saw my dad, and that was the last time I saw him. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so that was the last time I saw him, and so that's why I moved back to Queenstown that time, and I think it was the best time for myself to move to Queenstown, because even during that time, I had a business that I wanted to start for the longest time, but in Durban I couldn't start it because I was just in a relationship that man that demanded a lot from me, and I don't want to face the reality, and that's a story for another day, actually, the relationship. Huh? Yeah, I started my business that time and cemented it, registered it, did everything that I could, and Simi took off, as you could see. And then last year, I was going through a lot of emotions. I had my second ever event. My first event was back in my city, where I had a fashion show where I worked with the Fix at Markham. And then this time I wanted to work with Essence, and Essence was like... The funny thing about this is, actually, I sent an email to Essence, and I used in New York email address, and then the people from New York were like, yeah, sure, we more than gladly to help you. Just tell us where you're from so that we can start your loan. I will. So I sent an email saying when I decided South Africa, Eastern Cape, and they said okay, they sent the email that I sent to the people that can help me from this side of South Africa, because when I was in New York branch, I was like, oh. And I just knew from then, but well, I couldn't but it's fine, whatever. Sent it, and then the Essence people from Upper South Africa were like, yeah, sorry, we regret to tell you that we will not be able to work with you this time. Yeah, whatever. So I understand that I'm not established yet. I'm still working to be known, to make Simi known, and to make Sihle Soboyisi known, to become a brand that is not just a hometown brand, but to become a brand that is a province brand, country brand, a continent brand, a worldwide brand, you know. Slowly just yeah, I decided that last year that had my makeup event ever. It was a success in a way. It depends on how you view success, and for me, for the first event ever, it was a success for myself, I think, because I think 7 people out of 10 attended. 7 or 6 people, I think 7 people, yeah, 7 people, yeah, 7 people attended, and out of 10 people, I think 70% was a good number. So it wasn't okay for the first time ever event in a small town where people are like, makeup, girl, please. It's just foundation and mascara. What you gonna teach us about makeup, you know? Whereas if I was in a bigger city, like maybe let's say PE, maybe people have been more word. They would have been more wanting to hear about what I have in store for them, you know? But yeah, that didn't happen, so whatever. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna start doing my makeup now, basically. So yeah, while I'm talking to you guys, because yeah, I decided to to launch the event, and you guys, people don't understand how much an event takes from you. Imali will always be used and misused and whatever. So I never really, yes, I do look at how much I spent into an event that I do participate in, or yeah, do. And but I don't try to focus too much on that aspect of the whole picture, because it would take so much away and it would really kill me. And I think for that few 2, 3, 4 months I did look at that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I spent so much money investing in this makeup class and only 7 people attended out of 10, you know, because numbers needed to be filled so that I could make profit. But then it's okay. And even the first event that I had, it was a fashion show. The numbers were there, but the profit, I don't know, the profit just didn't come up. And the things that I wanted to do, I could not be able to do because the numbers did just, yeah, you know, the numbers didn't end up that time. But the moral of the story is the event was there. It was successful. I worked with the fakes, so I worked with Markham. These are people, when I think about it now, that I worked with the fakes and Markham, and what I took away from them and what they told me to not do and to work on and try and never do again, because it would be bad for me as a brand and just for my business. So I took a lot from them. During the whole process, I went for radio interviews and stuff like that, and then she sat me down. She was like, are you coping? Because if you're not coping, you need to tell me so that I can just help you where I can. And I was like, honestly, I didn't want her to know that I wasn't coping that time. So I was like, yeah, I'm coping. I wasn't really coping, but I told her I was coping. So yeah, she was like, no, man, like, it's okay. I see that you pushing hard and whatever, and it's good for a person as young as you to be doing this for herself at this age, you know, whatsoever. I'm gonna try something out. I just want to see how it would work, because I don't have that's what you call this, the pencil. Yeah, guys, it's so bad. I know the pencil, son. Go bad, you guys. Basically, go bad. Bird. Like, I'm literally broke. As like, you guys think I'm joking? Started to my eyebrows, but basically this is not a makeup tutorial or whatever. I'm just trying to talk to you guys and give a bit of myself, because apparently, anyway, yeah. So they taught me a lot, and that event also taught me a lot. And I had the best of friends at that time that helped me, that I really respect and admire for how they came through for me. Really love them. And then this event then was like, I was so low in this event. I only had 2 girls that I was working with at the salon that I was working at last year that helped me. And they helped me set up. But everything, like the preparation, buying stuff, going to East London, going to PE, going to whatever to try and make everything come together, was all me. And the money that I spent trying to get that event together, it's a lot of money, you guys, a lot of money. Okay, quickly come and say it. Rachel?
Hi, hashtag please follow Gavin Magnus. It just says God fam. Please follow him.
Okay, so that was my niece. I don't know, I'll ask her again and then she'll explain to me what this is, because I really have no idea what she just spoke about. So anyway, no, but I'll ask her later on what she was talking about, because I don't know what she was talking about. Anyway, I learned a lot. I really thoroughly learned a lot. I then, during that period, decided, okay, Sitle, as much as you want this to work, I think you need to just go and try and dream a little bit bigger. Yes, you have plans for Simi in Eastern Cape, Queenstown, but you just need to go and grow a bit more. And for me, I decided, okay, which was the happiest place that I ever felt happy at? And I realized it was Cape Town. I felt my happiest when I was in Cape Town. Cape Town it was. So I then moved to Cape Town at 2020, and basically I've just been trying to better myself, and trust me, it's really challenging, but it's gonna be okay. It is gonna be okay. You know, sometimes you need to step back from whatever you're doing and see it from another perspective. Okay, is this going to work? Okay, it's gonna work. What more do I need to implement to make sure that when it starts working, I'm ready, I'm settled, I understand who I am, I understand what I'm trying to tell you with Simi, I understand what Simi stands for, I already understand what Simi stands for, but I understand what I need to tell you guys. Lali? Ngiyoqumba nina? You akusemnandi nje na. Ngiyoqumba phi?
Kwa-Inga.
Oh, lovely. Okay, give So I needed to know if a major brand like Essence came to me and was like, okay, so we've looked into you and we want to work to you. What will you do for us? What are you bringing to the table? I needed to be ready for that kind of conversation. And I realized that for me to be ready for that kind of conversation, I needed to get out of my comfortable spot. And guys, I was so comfortable at home. I was so comfortable, you guys. I can't even bring you guys to understand how comfortable I was at home. I was so comfortable. Like, I was comfortable. And I think I was comfortable because, okay, my business was blooming slowly but surely. But I was progressing. I was not where I was when I started at the beginning of that year. And I was not where I was when the idea of Simi came to my mind. So I was progressing. And again, it depends on how you look at progress, how you look at things for you to see how far I've come as how I see it. So I can't let you sip from my cup and see what I see. But it's all you can do is then sit back, and then if you can't see the vision now, just watch until it starts making sense to you also, because it will, trust me, you will see what I see. I will make sure. And as terrifying as it was, because bear in mind, I stay with my daughter. I have a daughter, and I had to now leave her. You understand? I had to up and be like, okay, baby girl, mommy has to go and hunt for bigger fish. Had the conversation with her. I literally had said those words with her, that I need to go see me, baby girl. And for me to go see me, I need to not be here. I need to go and look for other opportunities. And she said, oh, mommy, I'm gonna miss you. And I said, I'm also gonna miss you, but I'm gonna make it a point that I come and visit you as much as I can. And when I tell you guys that, guys, a lot has been happening in the background that people don't see, they don't realize, they don't know what you're doing, they don't realize. And also, I think for myself, at some points, I think I went in too much. because I finished the money that was in my bank, and then I finished the money that was in my savings. So it was bad. But anyway, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is that I decided to move, and I moved to Cape Town. So I'm in Cape Town now, and I thought I didn't have this with me. And I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to not only see me working again. No, I'm also trying to find who Sihle is, because I love myself more than ever. And you'll notice if you've been following me on Instagram that my Instagram has changed. My Instagram hashtags have also changed, starting from a few days ago, because I realized something. I was in the car, well, I was in an Uber, driving from, I don't know where I was coming from, honestly, and I realized that I needed to change a few things. And I was like thinking, most people are defined by certain things. Bonang Mativa has something that makes her stand out, or Boitu has something that makes her stand out, and hers is on your throne. And I was like, what does Sihle stand out by? Huh? What makes me stand out from the crowd? And then I decided to say, as much as I'm struggling, I have a vision. And that vision is not seen by many yet, but I see it. And I decided to be the diamond in the rough. Because I feel like I am. I feel like I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm struggling, but I'm also trying to get it together at the same damn time, you know? I'm trying to get it together at the same damn time. I'm gonna mix these two. It's 440. I realized that I'm a 430, so I'm gonna buy 430 of this because I normally use 440 and 530, and I'm not 530. So yeah, I'm a diamond in a rough. I'm working on myself every day. I'm trying to be something that I wasn't 2 years ago. Be something that I don't want to be in 5 years' time to come. I want to be looked at and being seen as, wow, ooh, this girl, she did it. She did it. She really did it, you know? And when I left Queenstown, my business had not been that old, so I hadn't accumulated enough money to come and be what I wanted to be when I get to Cape Town. So I decided, okay, it's fine. You're not gonna start from fresh, because you know you already have people that know you, and most of the time people that wanted to work with me, do nails and do makeup, actually came from Cape Town or from Joburg. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be throwing myself off completely, because most of the people that see my posts are actually from Joburg or Cape Town. So I was like, okay, it's fine, it's not that bad of a business move. So yeah, I am now in Cape Town, and I'm enjoying it so far. I really am. Wanna take everything, make a perfect base. I don't even know what eye look I'm gonna go for today, but I think it's gonna be very banging. I already know. So basically that's kind of my life story so far, you know. Oh girl, what you mean? What do you even mean, girl? Ooh, girlfriend. I realized that guys, but Nashem, I have bigger dreams, I have bigger hopes, and I'm gonna go for a look that I've just seen Bonang and Clara Banks create. She's gonna try and create her signature look, her signature sultry look. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm using my Revolution, this thing palette, and I'm using this color right now. Yeah. So I basically I'm getting that end
with brown and then sort of getting in there. Trying to pack
The things. I started drinking and basically I wasted that time, guys. I wasted that time. I should have used the time very wisely to grow myself into the entertainment industry and started YouTube vlogs, because I felt like at that time my life was really exciting. A lot was happening in PE and the friends I had were very interesting. It's very interesting that out of all the friends, how many friends did I have in PE? Okay, not the friends that I still have now, that like your okay, well, I don't know if these are the girls that I went to have fun with. And man, I remember at some point Peggy was like, dude, you need to kind of on this, you're just going a bit way too much. And I was like, girl, what you mean? What you mean? And she was like, okay, if you feel that way. And she let it go. Like, she literally addressed it once or twice, and then she was like, oh, okay, if that's where you at, all right, fine, I'm gonna let it go. And she let it go, just like that. So, and these friends that I'm talking about, they were very weird, and I think two of them, I'm not gonna mention their names now because they already know who they are. I talk to them via Instagram just in case she doesn't know who she is all the time. And then the other I recently reconnected with last year. She knows who she is, and she's very beautiful, and she stays in Durban, and she's a gorgeous woman. You know who you are. So those are the two friends that I kept in contact with, because I remember that time. Yo guys, you are actually guys booming you. I had depression when I left PE, and this other one now that's in Durban, she was really there for me in a way. Although when I left, I kind of felt like we were really pulled apart. I don't know what pulled us apart. I really don't know, and I am not even gonna go back into it. I don't know, but at least okay, we're in so that's all that I care about. So basically, we're two now we're friends, and I moved to Cape Town. And forth between these two colors, this one and that one. I'm just trying to, yeah. So yeah, guys, I moved to Cape Town, and Ngoku, and I'm finding myself, I'm finding my life, I'm trying to make things work, and yeah, and I'm looking for a place to stay. So if you know any places, I'll let your girl. And at this time, as I said, not necessarily something that is what I know I'm gonna be staying in 5 years time, in 5 months time, not 5 years time, 5 months time, as I'm here in Cape Town. So at this current moment in time, it's not really a big fuss to have something that's drastic or whatever. Guys, I really hate Ishima products on sometimes. I really hate them sometimes, because they really just be ashy sometimes on us. So you just have to find a certain way and a certain shimmer color that works for you, is what I found. Because some shimmer colors just be looking ashy on us. So, you know, you just gotta find what works for you. Yes, I've been trying to figure out a word that I've been wanting to use for the longest time, since in Galile video and for the life in me, gravitate towards. That's the word I've been looking for. Whew. Girl. Okay guys, I'm done with my look. Actually, I think I'm gonna go in with a red lip because no, actually I'm gonna go in with a red lip. It's okay. The look is done. I'm just gonna go and get dressed now, and thank you so much for coming get ready with me, and I really enjoyed having you guys here, and I hope you guys also enjoyed getting to know me a little bit during this
quarantine time and getting ready with me and just saying how I get ready and all of that. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up and comment in the section on how your past 3 years has been and how you feel like you've grown since varsity, and or if you're still in varsity, how you are growing and how you bettering yourself, because I think it starts from day one. For me, it started me realizing my passions in varsity. It should have started way back earlier on, because for me it started back in varsity, and I'm only now coming to terms to who I am and what I'm about, and I really am loving the city that I'm becoming. So if you guys have already discovered who you are, what you're about and all of that, please just leave a comment below and then just tell me about it. Thank you so much, you guys. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so basically now I'm just gonna get my stuff and get dressed, and then I'm gonna go outside and just create content a little bit, and then yeah, so it's nothing much that I'm gonna